Well, welcome everybody to a night which will be testing for all sorts of reasons. Big game, but a game being played in conditions which are well short of ideal. We have snow falling and the underfoot conditions could be really trying. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So that's got things underway. Montiel. Now it's Alvarez. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he'll go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. But here's Messi. Montiel. And here's the Paul.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's to Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Diogo Dalot cuts it out.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Gonzalez. Spread it left. Rafael Leao has it out wide and in space. And this is Ronaldo. Plays it across. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. De Paul. And it's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Decent chance! Goal! Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Número 9.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nuno Mendes. He's got away. Stood up well to him there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Messi. And here's a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gonzalo Inacio. Diogo Dalot.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Tries to play it through. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Argentina have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Paredes. Has a look and plays it forward. Tagliafico. Showing great feet there. That's tidy. He's taking on the lot of them. That'll be a throw-in. Tagliafico elects to cross. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Vitinha. Argentina are still that goal to the good. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bernardo Silva. McAllister. And the finish! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them.
Alvarez! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ruben Dias. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Gonzalez. Cross to the back post.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gonzalo Inacio. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! He should have put that one away.
Alvarez really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Alvarez. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot. It's there. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes...
And that will be it. Argentina really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism. Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Diogo Dalot. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved...
Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Ekitike. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Højlund. Casemiro. Here's Shaw. Back towards the middle. And it's Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Gravenberg, deftly away. Referee's given a throw. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. And here's Højlund.
Højlund really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's McAllister. Now it's Højlund. Garnacho. Out towards the flank. Great run on the overlap here. Looking to go deep. And the keeper beats it away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Sure, clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
through. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Tries to play it through. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Højlund. Knocks it out wide. And it's Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Deep cross. He gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Salah, really fierce, close defending. Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. Now it's Bruno, shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Played out wide.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out.
He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Højlund. Shaw going full steam ahead down the left flank. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Cross flung in towards the middle.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ekitike. And it's Ugarte. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, sweet feet. Casemiro. Gakpo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Højlund. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And here's Højlund. Look at the space here. Pings it across. That is a brilliant interception. Wirtz. Gakpo. That has not gone well. And here's Højlund. McAllister. Now Gakpo. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Garnacho! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's got the beating of it. Højlund!
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Frimpong. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Garnacho. Now it's Højlund. McAllister. Wirtz. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That looks a cracking ball. Shot, surely! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Konate wins the duel this time. Konate defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Højlund! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Garnacho tries a cross. Caught offside that time. Well, that's well seen too.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
He's tried one! Gravenberg. Konate. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ugarte. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Robertson. Gakpo. Looking to play him in. McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. Terrific header! He's got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. And it's Shaw. Now that looks a decent ball. But he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Shaw is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Hoyland. Garnacho has it out wide and in space. Two minutes to be added on. Casemiro knocks it out wide. Diogo Dalot. And that's it. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Hoyland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
You're able to enjoy with us here some great scenes at this arena by the river. There is no venue quite like this one. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Sergio Busquets really is a cut above anyone in his particular role. Okay, he's not known for pace, but his intelligence, his reading of the game, his positioning are all outstanding. And he's not afraid to get...
He's having a shot! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Al Nassr gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's Luis Suarez, played out to the left flank. There's the delivery. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Mane. An instinctive delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That has ended up in no man's land. Al Nassr are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And that's a throw-in.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players. He's gone to goal! Busquets. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a hit!
That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Played towards the other side. Mane. And Brozovic. Brozovic. And it's Brozovic. Half an hour played now. Out towards the flank. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! There's the header! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tries from a long way out. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Brozovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Busquets.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Al Nassr really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Al Nassr sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here's the start of the second half. Brozovic. Out to the right. And it's Brozovic. That has been slung wide. Mane's cross.
Yeah, I think if that...
Can he finish? Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Brozovic! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Skims one in, brilliantly cut out. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Luis Suarez. The message is clear, none shall pass. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were out.
It's Luis Suarez! And that's off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Fired deep towards the back post. Nicely aimed pass. Busquets. Luis Suarez. And he's picked out the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Mane. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in a great position here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He is through here. Played it again. Terrific header. Harmlessly behind.
Substituição.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Luis Suarez pinches it off him.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Jordi Alba. Cristiano Ronaldo. On two now and looking for three. And here's Suarez. Brozovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Can he get it through? Mane. Delivers with Cristiano Ronaldo! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Al Nassr definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. So all eyes on HA9. This famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So we're up and running. Swung over. Now it's Mbappe. Eric Garcia calmly anticipates. Fermin. Gavi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Deep cross. That has been knocked clear. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Spread out to the left, and he's picked it up out wide. Delivery from him. Up he goes! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
After 14 minutes is number 20.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And no, that is pretty much the end of... That's rather hopeful! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Gavi. Rafinha. And Fermin. And this is Lewandowski. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Goulet. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Vinicius Junior! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in a great position here. Over to the left. Eric Garcia. Balde. Fran Garcia crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. And he was alert to it. Lewandowski. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Gavi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good shot! Oh, it rattles the bar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Lewandowski. Lopez. Fermin was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has been cut short. Kubasi. Fermin. Yamal. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Shot a goal! He scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
We're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final
Madrid
whistle today.
sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And the second half gets underway. Well, reported change to either side during the break. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control. Balde. Rafinha. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Valverde gets into a good position. Takes aim and crosses. Oh, what a climb! Vermeer. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the right. Distributed tidily. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
In towards the back stick. Eric Garcia tries to clear. And it's Valverde. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the left it goes. And he's certainly onside here. And that has been cleared. And that has been slung wide. Delivered across. And that should get the job done. Well, they can break here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Eric Garcia. Yamal. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Yamal. And he's searching through. Chance, surely! He scores! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Substitution.
So is this the start of a comeback? Chouameni. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's Rudiger. Valverde. Sends it crossfield. And it's Garcia. Ball driven towards the far post. Dani Olmo, he's looking wide, and this is Lewandowski. Rudiger moved on forwards.
Pretty robust defending.
That'll be a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Goal!
After 89 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now this could be a chance. Not the most accurate pass.
There will be
Kubasi.
3 minutes added time.
And it's De Jong. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Substitutions taking place.
Fran Garcia. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Fran Garcia taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever
Just a quick
means.
announcement.
Just
It is
look
now
at
time
the
for our
players
special
celebrating
lottery.
with the fans.
Please grab the
Everyone
tickets you were
pumped.
given when you were walking through
Takes
the
me back.
gates.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.